G'day, I'm Kevin. I've retired from work here in Australia
and am living the dream in Thailand. Traveling, relaxing, exploring and learning. Based here in Chiang Mai, the adventure continues. This is 52 Weeks.
When I came back to Thailand in March 2023, I did an episode on the first 5 places I visited in Chiang Mai. So I got here in March and did that episode. I'm here a bit earlier this year. I'm here in January. And I thought what I might do is an episode where I do the first 5 meals in Thailand. Now, that won't be the first 5 things I eat, or else, you know, we'd be eating 7-Eleven toasted sandwiches and all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to do the first 5 meals that I seek out. And as it turns out, the first meal that I'm seeking out is in Bangkok, the Tong Pha restaurant, and I'm ordering Gao Hock Kim Moo, which is steamed rice with ginger and pork. I know not everybody likes ginger, but if you like it, this is a dish worth visiting. And don't worry, if you don't like ginger, then there are plenty of other dishes here for you to explore. So the Tong Pha restaurant where I am is actually pretty easy to get to if you're at the central Sathorn Pier or the BTS station Sapan Taksin. It is just a simple ferry ride across the river, and when you get to the other side of the river, it's just a straight walk down to the main road. And when you get to the main road, you turn left and you just keep walking until you get to the little klong that crosses under the road there, and the first shop past that is the Tong Pha restaurant. Easy to get to, but even easier for me because I normally stay at the hotel just down the road. So for me, it's just a short walk from my hotel. It's actually worth coming over here. It's a nice family-run restaurant. So I've ordered. So when it comes, we'll get into the food. And here it is. This really is a great one-pot dish. As you can see, it's got mushrooms and pork and slivered ginger and maybe just a little bit of greens on a bed of rice. And that's all been steamed together. So it is very tasty. I think the ginger's, for me, is pretty subtle. Others might find it a bit strong, but for me, it's really a nice, subtle one-pot dish. And I'm really glad I stayed at the motel down the road, because the Tong Pha is a great restaurant to find.
That was a very satisfying meal, and together with a bottle of Lipton iced lemon tea cost me 87 baht. Great value. The second of my first 5 meals that I'm searching out is Khao Kamu, which, to be truthful, doesn't actually require that much searching. If you go down to any set of food stores, you're likely to find someone who is, hello, serving Khao Kamu. And in fact, I have one about 200 meters from my doorstep. But I thought I would go on a bit of an adventure and to try out khao kamu from the lady with the cowboy hat here at the Northgate Food Market. It's actually pretty easy to find this place. All you have to do is find the North Gate of the old city, and then when you exit the North Gate, you will see the Northgate Food Market, which happens at night, and I've eaten here quite a bit. The food here is pretty good. I did avoid khao kamu for a long time because I thought it would be pretty ordinary, because it's basically stewed pork leg on rice. So I thought, how exciting could that be? But it's actually really quite nice. And this is in fact my first time at the lady with the cowboy hat, who is quite famous, but I think probably only famous because a couple of famous chefs came here to eat. Khao kamu is pretty nice wherever you get it. As the name suggests, khao kamu is stewed pork leg, which is actually stewed in a nice spicy broth. This one comes with a boiled egg, and they always come with rice because that's the cow part. This one's a little bit saltier than I'm usually get, but it's good. Nice flavour. Really, really tender pork, as you can see. Quite tasty. Well, that's real comfort food. So for the princely sum of 85 baht, I got a small khao kamu and a Coke Zero. I quite enjoyed that, and I'm glad that I finally tried the lady with the cowboy hat's food. I've been walking past it quite a lot, but I must admit that I prefer the khao kamu from my local khao kamu shop. I just thought I'd break into the flow of the video to show you what my local khao kamu looks like. And here it is. Nice, tender and juicy pork on rice with the egg, and you get some greens with that one, and a nice bowl of broth to go with it. You can also have free water and free salad if you want it. So for me, that's better value and very tasty. I think it's got a better taste and it's better value, I think. But nonetheless, the lady with the cowboy hat's worth a try, and I would say that's a probably pretty good lesson. Once you find Thai food that you like, don't just go to the same place everybody else goes. Try out a few places and find the one that you like. Meal number 3 is another one of those meals that you can get anywhere. It's Koi Tiao, which is noodle soup. So I am having Koi Tiao Tom Yum Moo at my local Koi Tiao store. There's actually several of them in the street, but this one's my favourite. So yeah, I'm having Koi Tiao Tom Yum Moo. Koi Tiao is a simple noodle soup. You can get it with pork or beef or fish or virtually anything you like. I got it Tom Yum, which means that I'm taking it with the spicy soup. You can just get the normal kind of flavoured broth if you like, but I like it spicy. You can get it dry as well, which means you get the noodles with the broth on the side, so you can have the dry noodles and in this case pork if you want. That was a very comforting meal and very tasty too. only 50 baht, and you can have free salad and water with it if you want. So nice way to end your day, I think. I'm here by the river today for lunch at Comadera, and not just because of the atmosphere, although the atmosphere is good. It's always nice to have a relaxed meal by the river, but I am here today to have Keng Heng Lei. Keng Heng Lei is a northern Thai curry, so you won't find it everywhere, but if you see it on a menu, I recommend that you give it a try. It's not a very spicy curry, but has ginger and peanuts and pork in a very rich curry sauce. The northern Thai food is pretty unique. It has influences from Burma and from Thailand and from the original Lana Kingdom, of course. And there's plenty of northern Thai foods you can try. Khao soi is probably one of the famous ones, which is also on my list to get, but not in the top 5, because I thought I would try something a bit less usual. And Keng Heng Lei fits that bill nicely. Well, at 385 baht for the curry, rice and the curacao soda, that was considerably more than any other meals on this list. But it was a nice restaurant, good service, and in a tourist area, so you know, prices are going to be a bit more expensive, and the meal was very nice indeed. I am on Chang Klan Road, heading for the next meal on my list of search outs. It is Pad Kra Pao. So Pad Kra Pao is pretty easy to find just about anywhere. It's one of those Thai comfort foods. So I'm just heading to a place I know on Chang Klan Road, if they're open. Just up in that direction. The night market's about a 30-minute walk away, and there'll be plenty of opportunities between here and there if it's not open, but it's looking very open. So I've ordered Pad Kra Pao Musap Kai Dao, which is with chopped pork, and it has a fried egg on the top, which is a very classic Thai way of eating Pad Kra Pao. So you can see it's a pretty simple dish, but very tasty. It has the minced pork fried with chili and Thai basil, served with some rice and with a fried egg on top. Very satisfying meal, very tasty. I would recommend you have a go at this. It can be a little bit spicy, so if you're sensitive to that, you can try saying my pet, but it won't be not spicy at all. But nevertheless, a really, really nice Thai dish. Okay, that's Pad Kra Pao done. Pretty easy to find, and as I say, a very tasty meal. You'll find it all over the place. You'll find it done with lots of different things. I had the Pad Krap Rao Musab, which is minced pork, and I had Kai Dao, which is a fried egg on top. For me, that's the classic Krap Rao, but you can get it with all sorts of stuff. You can get seafood, chicken, all sorts of stuff. So, well worth a try. That's also the end of the 5 foods, or the 5 meals that I searched out when I got back to Thailand. It took me a little while to do this video because I wasn't just filming everything I ate. My normal way of eating is walking around till I'm hungry and then finding something to eat. Whereas this time, I thought I was doing the video was, you know, I really want to eat this, so I'll go and find it. So it took me a little while. But as you see, wide variety of food in Thailand, lots of stir fries, lots of curries, lots of noodles, and all well worth having a go at. Various prices, so you can eat really cheaply, but you can spend a lot of money if you want to. But whatever you do, it's going to be very tasty. So when you're in Thailand, I wish you good eating. And that's it for this video, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate your company. If you've made it this far and haven't subscribed, you might like to consider it. If you click here, you can subscribe. Or if you want to have a look at something else that I've done, this is what YouTube thinks you might like, click here. Or if you want to go back from the very beginning of this series, you can click here to see the whole series from the beginning. Hope to have your company again soon.